crazy out here, y'all. Stay focused. Let's go, KD. Take a look around you, look to find your way, babe. Your way, babe. Look to find your way. Yeah, take a look around you, look to find your way, babe. Way, babe. Look to find your way.
Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the rule. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice, pay that. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure, this my kingdom, nigga, stay back. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, own it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth, and we die with it. I see it like it's an obstacle. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of means to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All of y'all niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think what you had, stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical.
Clearly now, the pain is gone, the fame is on, and they play my songs. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the rule. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. New era, I got y'all. Real game, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines when you find out. And getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the rule. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe.
Check, check, 1, 2, ayy, check, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just thought that they sat it. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a high king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Now my shit's popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awakened, I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just thought that they sat it. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stopped checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. niggas started my own shit. I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. You don't stop checking the facts, so I just stop treating them.
Sorry, excuse me.
To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice.
I work with retards. For 400 years, that work has kept us down.
What's going on, Beaches? Welcome to the Daily Swole Mancast. It's 3681, Wednesday, June 3rd. Thanks for being here, fam. You know what time it is. It's time to join the fam today. Go to summerswole.com and get your nips absolutely blown apart by the amazing content inside Swolenormous X. Download the Swolenormous app. You'll get access to the Swole fam, hundreds of master classes, yoga classes, the entire yoga studio, mobility classes, full programs, Maximum Swole, 90-Day Dash, Scorched Earth, Swole Season, everything you need in the palm of your hand. I'm telling you, if you want to take your 7 pillars to the next level, now is the time. If you are hitting plateaus, if you're hitting a wall, you're frustrated, I get it, but this is why Swolenormous X was created. So head on over to summerswole.com, join the fam today. And of course, you can't be training without the best merch in the game. So get a buy one, get one, 50% off, papaswolio.com. Got some great new drops. We'll talk about it a little bit today on the show. Don't miss any of the action over there at papaswolio.com. Links all down below. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Go to the fucking gym.
It's me, a Papa Swolio.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Testing.
Welcome
Testing.
to the Daily
Testing
Swole.
testicles. What's going on, Beaches, Booshes, Busses, Hustles, and Yahos? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everesting K2 Flexing on all Yahs. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show. hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get into it. Got some new merch that we've been repping over the week. It's actually very exciting. We'll talk about that in a second. But speaking of merch, we got this 5-star review from Angela.
Hi, puppy.
Angela, 5 stars, 5 estrellas. 5. She says, I should have gotten an extra small, but that just means I need bigger muscles. Thanks, Papa. Well, absolutely. You got to make those gains, girl, but it looks good on you. Actually, it's a good size. It's a good size. But yeah, get another one. Get an extra small. You could wear that to bed or wear that to the gym, all that good stuff. So Depth Vader, great choice. Depth Vader loose crop top. Super stoked. And super stoked to see those gains. Yeah, you got some gains to fill out there. Yeah, you're not going to get too much bigger you're not going to get bulky. Yeah, looks good on you. Looks good on you. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Excellent. Today, I am rocking. Look at this. Look at that. Why'd the chicken cross the road? To go to the fucking gym. Damn straight. Love this one. Great design. We got a Swole card today, by the way. We got this one from Pinkston Churchill. She made it herself. Swole AF. Drop that in the chat for a chance to win today's Swole card. Thank you, Pinkston. Fantastic work. And Rufus is actually a little bit on camera. Oh, hi, Poppers. Hi, big boy. Hi, big boy. You did it. Aww. Big Poppers. All right. Fire. But this one came out great. This shirt came out great. The chicken cross the road. Really cool design. Really cool design. All right. Let's get into today's episode, shall we? And Swole AF, you dropping that in the comments. Shout out to YouTube, to the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We got Crumbl on the hook, so make sure you drop a comment down below. What are you smashing today? And of course, Swole AF, swole as fuck. Let's get into the tip, man. What's in the box? We got some tip to get into. Just an inch. Jamming in there. It's cold outside.
Because.
All right, this one's from Lacey. Because Papa loves hikers so much. Beautiful. Now settle down. Beautiful views up in Superstition Mountains, and I've learned nothing. Did some miles after leg day. Ooh, you're going to be sore. And I said, I think I called her Hikey. I was like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, Hikey. Yeah. She's one of those hikies. Yeah. Okay, Hikey. I don't dislike hikers. Just because if someone's listening to the show for the first time, like, why does Papa Swolio hate hikers? It's going to end up on Reddit. Papa Swolio hates hikers, but he always tells people to exercise, and I love hiking. It's like, it's a joke. But hikey is a great. That's great. That's a great slur. Hikey? Yeah, shut the fuck up, hikey. It's great. It feels great to say it. So I'm going to stick to it, and I'm just going to lean into it. Apparently I'm anti-hike. So yeah, shut the fuck up, hikey. That looks beautiful, by the way. That looks beautiful. I love hiking, going out walking. It's great. It's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. But I like the slur, so I'm going to use it. All right, Leslie says, got an awesome dark and early leg day this morning with Xena the Swole Princess. I changed up my workout schedule last week to accommodate my husband who, praise the Lord, has decided to start exercising. Let's fucking go, dude. He wanted to work out in the evening after we both got home from work about 8:30 p.m. Oof. Leslie's in bed. Leslie's in bed probably by 8:30 to get up at like 2. Oh my God. He wanted to work out in the evening. And Leslie's like, all right. In an act of support and solidarity, I joined him. We got it done, but I could tell a big difference in how I felt and the energy and effort I put into my workouts, all for the negative. Yeah, if you're used to working out first thing in the morning, working out at night, it's like another universe. Same thing with working out in the evening, which I don't recommend. But if you work out, because you're better off training in the morning. Your body physically is more capable, hormones, everything is better if you train earlier in the day. But if you're used to doing it at night, the first workout in the morning, oh, it's brutal, and vice versa. It's just like you feel like you're half asleep. Like, what is happening? It just feels weird. But you did it for your husband. That's great. So this week, I'm back to my dark and earlies. I told my husband I would write out his workouts so that he stays on track and his routine has structure. He was good with that. All right. Sometimes you can't always do it together, but you can definitely be there for each other. Hashtag SwoleFam, dark and early, GTTFG. Most people don't know. Excuses based. You got America.
Boom shakalaka!
Look at the poppers. Oh, look at the poppers. It looks like my tainty man. Wait, where? Oh, there's the poppers. We got double poppers. We got dueling pops. Look at them. Look at all the poppers. So many poppers on the podcast. What podcast What podcast has more poppers than, does any podcast have more, or any man cast have more poppers than we do? I don't think so. Speaking of awesome, we have, it looks like Pam went to one of those photo booths. She went to like a photo booth. Obviously it's different shirts, but you know, those you go in the mall or something like that. Are there malls? Do they still exist? Do people still do that stuff? Great week of lists and shirts. Saturdays are for family day at the gym. Have a good one, fam. I absolutely love this. So look at Pam. Look at those gains. Look at those main gains. I can tell, Pam. I can tell. Those main gains. Scalp seeds working. Look at that STFU and GTTFG shirt. We got the ET phone gym and your cute little mini. And then we got the chill guy, the Swole chill guy. Love it. Everyone's making gains, family gains. Husbands are getting in the gym. Families are getting in the gym. We're getting everyone swole. Swole AF, in fact. Drop that hashtag down below. We don't get swole here. We get swole AF. So drop that in the comments. Absolutely.
Are you not entertained?
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Are you not entertained?
Excellent.
Hello, baby.
Fam, you know what time it is? It's about 11:45. But you know what really time it is? The real time is time for Rate My Meal. All right.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Rate my meal. What do we got? What's in that box?
What's in the box?
Hopefully nothing. If it's in a box, you probably got like a 10-piece nugget. So hopefully you're not eating out of a box or a paper plate. Are you eating off a paper plate? Get yourself some stainless steel, some ceramic. Get yourself a fucking fork. Yesterday was Lord of the Rings, Mountain Doom. All right. That dude that made that meal, he took us through the windy path through the marshes. Okay. Darren Church. Did you go to the fucking carrot too? Are those carrots or are those sweet potatoes? Don't tell me you put carrots or you have two different types of sweet potatoes. I'm going to call those sweet potatoes. They're sweet potato fries, right? You're not putting carrots on my plate. I like the text on the screen. It says, I went to the fucking gym. I love how that's a disclaimer. I went to the fucking gym. But we got meat. We got sweet potatoes. It's probably carrots. We got a couple pieces of lettuce and the tomato. Like, you know, all right, I'll pass on that. But meat, all right, I'll approve the meat. It looks like a home-cooked meal. We got a plate. We got a fork. The ratio is off. Yeah, the ratio is off. Like, what's with the steak? Why is the steak so tiny? You got tiny little meat, Darren. You got tiny meat, Darren. You got tiny meat. All right. No, good for you. Good for you. Let's get some.
Come on, man.
Eat up, bro. You're not a bird. You don't need a salad, but all right. Good for you. Holy shit. Speaking of absolute.
Mr. Strickland.
Absolute massive meat. Derek Dwayne Aguas. Derek Dwayne Aguas. Mr. Aguas, you have a very big, juicy meat. I love Derek's big, juicy meat. Isn't that great? That's fantastic. Good for you. There we go. Derek's meat.
Eat shit, Derek.
No, I'd eat the fuck out of that. Not his meat, but
Get in my belly!
steak. All right, Emily Doyle Rowe. Chicken sausage. That's like turkey bacon's first cousin, like second cousin is chicken sausage. Low-fat cottage cheese. But why? And grape tomatoes and 2 eggs. You're a baller. You like living on the edge, apparently. All right. All right. I mean, you're not afraid of fat because you have the eggs. At least you have. Oh, is that paper plate? Is that a paper fucking plate?
Okay. Do not read him! Do not read him! Do not read him the card! What? Do not read him the card! No! Okay. No!
Paper plate. Paper plate. All right. I'm not against a home cooked meal. Let's get yourself some real plates. Eggs, okay. Chicken sausage, if the quality is right. What's it filled with? You know, okay. It's like make-believe sausage. We all know how it goes. You're sticking in a tube. All right. We got some tomatoes, grape tomatoes. Some might take it, some might leave it. Eggs, no problem. Pasture raised, get some quality eggs. All right, so decent start. There's definitely like no carbs here. So Emily's doing a little low carb, looks a little bit more on the keto vein. Probably too much protein for keto. But anyway, it's real food. So we got to take wins where we can get it, fam. So, all right. Okay. Let's do another one. Harvey, the greatest meat in the world. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, Mama Sully would disagree. Oh, and the leanest red meat. Have a guess. This is before I cooked it, of course. That, my friend, looking like some beef liver, is a beef river. Beef river. As Xi Jinping would say, beef river. So, I like that.
Get in my belly!
I like
What's up with the guy with the weird eyes? He handicapped or
I'll
something?
take it. I'll take it. Dame más gasolina. Let's go. Lady Bethany La Bonville. What a name, Lady Beth. What a fucking name. How do you even tell someone, oh, what's your name? My name is Lady Bethany La Bonville. It's like, oh, okay. Gesundheit. All right, Lady Bethany. The hyphen at the beginning. Leading with a hyphen. You gotta be. Is that your mom in the picture? Is that your mom in your avatar? She's a feisty one. Imagine sending your daughter out into the world with a hyphen for her first name. A hyphen. If that's really your first name, Lady Bethany. I'm assuming that's just like your whatever name on Facebook. I'm assuming. I mean, that's a whole other side. That's a whole other type of child abuse. It's giving your child a hyphen if that's the case. But we got some. I don't know what that is. That is the tiniest bowl. That is the tiniest serving of rice, beef, and broccoli I ever seen. There's some seeds on it. I'm concerned about what you have on there. I like the rice. I like the steak. I don't like the quantities or the ratios, and I'll pass on the green, but give me that meat, Lady Bethany. Get in my belly. All right.
Get in my belly!
Except for the trees. Morgan Smith, 200 milliliters of egg whites. We're going to come back to that because that opening it up. Okay. There are a few things that get me angry. Does that just get anyone angry? I just had like a rush of like just 200 milliliters of egg whites. Just kind of like, would you measure it in a beaker? All right. I can't get past that. That frustrates me. All right. Egg whites, some sun-dried tomatoes, and chorizo. Espresso, my breakfast. All right. Coffee-based eggs. Eat the whole eggs, my guy. Eat the yellow. Eat the yolks. I don't care about the tomatoes and the sausage. Get yourself some. Why just the egg whites, Doug? Get yourself some. Get yourself some yellow. Eat the yarrow. Eat the yarrow. All right, let's get into some knowledge cock. Oh, we're not balls deep. That's ridiculous. I must keep on missing the buttons. Eggs should not come in a paper carton. You ain't lying. All right, if you got questions, drop in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Yeah, what is 200 milliliters in cups? Give it to me in freedom. Cerny says not even a cup of egg whites. Is that right? How much is 200 milliliters? If you gave me grams, like a milliliters, get the fuck out of here. That's why we left. We left, you milliliter motherfuckers. Or is it Canadian too? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Milliliters. What the fuck is a milliliter? All right, cool. All right. At least he's eating real food. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just part of the real food. Eat the whole food. 0.845 cups. That's not a lot, right? Okay. But he had chorizo in there too. Luis. Papa Swole. We got some questions. Again, drop your questions live in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. I'm fairly certain for me, it is just a waiting game of building up more strength than anything since I'm new to lifting and bodybuilding. I'm having quite a hard time getting chest activation regardless of the lift. I definitely feel it in my shoulders and triceps though. So I feel it is a matter of time till my shoulders and triceps are strong enough that my chest becomes the weak point and starts to get primarily activated and stimulated, leading to chest growth. Well, that's not how it works. If you have bad form, it's probably just your form. So I can't really cue you as much, but it's just bad form. That's not how it works. You're going to have dominant. If you have bad form, you'll target your triceps and your shoulders. So it could be the exercise you're selecting, how you're executing it, which is more likely. So yeah, that's that. I would recommend a pec deck machine. I would recommend do a pec deck if you want to take away your shoulders and your triceps. So do some flies, do some pec deck. There you go. Okay. All right. So let's see. Manny Vargas, you get permabanned. Not Manny, the bot. Manny, what would you recommend for a better fiber intake? I don't care. Eat some fruit. The obsession with fiber is fascinating to me. Just eat fruit. You get plenty. Rice, potatoes. You'll be fine. Okay. So let's go back to Lewis, because Terry made a good point. Stop flaring your elbow. So a couple good cues. A lot of times people get a lot of abduction in the shoulder when they're pressing. And of course, can hit more of the anterior deltoid. And again, when it comes to feeling it, it's going to be a weight issue. It's going to be an exercise selection. It's going to be a form. It's really hard to explain those things just verbally. So I don't know what you're actually doing. And because you said you're new to lifting and bodybuilding, great. We welcome you. But of course, you still got to do it properly. So being new, you just need to learn better form. That's really all it is. Let me get this. And this is what I mean about execution and fatigue. When you get more advanced, when we talk about pushing to failure. So think about this. If Lewis is pushing to failure, think about the effectiveness. If he's not actually targeting the muscles with good form, then going to failure doesn't really have the same impact as, for example, if I train to failure and I'm doing a chest exercise, it's getting, I don't want to say all chest, but it's going to be the majority because of my execution to the last rep with a heavy load. I'm going to be able to target my chest. If you don't have good form and you don't have that kind of neuromuscular adaptations in order to coordinate a proper execution of the movement, whether it's just the coordination or the execution. But remember, when you're doing an exercise towards the end, when you're more fatigued in the set, form breaks down. And that's why a lot of people don't get results, because it's not just the form overall with the exercise. It's even if you have good form at the beginning, you're not able to maintain that form through the stimulating reps. So if you're doing 12 reps and your first 6, 7, or 8 reps or 9, or whatever, they're good. Okay. You're not getting stimulation yet. And then for the last 3, 4, or 5, you start really kind of breaking down, then you're not getting the stimulus on the chest. So the whole set was kind of like worthless to an extent, to a large extent. So the whole idea is to maintain the form and execute accurately through the entire movement to the very, very end, to when you rack the bar, to when the set's over, which is challenging, which is why when you're more of a novice, you shouldn't be doing 1 set to failure or 2 sets. You're not able to train to failure with quality. So doing a little bit more volume at the beginning of your training is important, because don't forget, if you're doing a little bit of higher repetitions, if you're brand new to the gym, doing sets of 5 isn't smart. Your tendons, ligaments, everything hasn't developed yet. You don't have good coordination and you're not able to have a quality set with 5 reps. So if you do like 12 to 15 repetitions, don't forget, every single time you do a curl or a press with good form, you're learning. You're learning how to ride a bike. Okay. You're learning how to do the exercise. So doing a little bit more volume is a good idea at the beginning, because it gets you literally more reps. It gets you more chances to do the movement, to learn it properly. But you don't need to do that for a long time. You just need to build the competency and then maintain that through heavier loads. Okay. Melissa Thompson, MT. I've had 2 kids and 40. You've had 42 kids? All right. I've had 2 kids. I'm 40 years old. I'm trying to get my stomach flat, but the exercises I'm doing ain't cutting it. Any tips? Well, you could train until you're blue in the face. Your nutrition is going to be very, very important. So if you want to get a flatter stomach, vacuums and things like that. Of course, abdominal training, but that's more superficial. You're talking about the fat on top of it. So again, things like vacuums, planks, right? Vacuums are fantastic. Breathing exercises are great, but it's really going to come down to your overall metabolism and strength training. So I'm more concerned with what you're doing elsewhere and what your nutrition is like. So 7 pillars: proper food, quality proteins, all the stuff that we always talk about for nutrition, and heavy strength training, but all over the body. So you want to get abs, it's going to be training your glutes, it's going to be squats, it's going to be walking lunges, it's going to be chest pressing and back rows and pull-ups, like building muscle all over your body, increasing your body's utilization of stored body fat and proper nutrition, not eating excessively, all those things. So managing stress, very important. With 2 kids, yeah, you're going to have those issues with maybe sleep quality or consistency of sleep, and also sunlight, all these things, toxins in your environment, all these things matter. But really managing stress, nutrition, proper training, those are the most important things. Remember, when you're training, it's stress. And that's good. It's stress. You need to overcome that stress. It's an internal force. So when you're lifting, training your muscles, it's an internal force overcoming an external resistance. It's internal force overcoming external resistance. So it's stress. That's why it's fight or flight. Your heart rate goes up. Blood flow goes to the muscles. It's like you're running from a bear. You're fighting in a war. You're doing a workout. You're exercising. You're training. So you have to marry that with lowering stress. So you want stress during the workout. Obviously, you don't want excessive stress. You want stress for the stimulus, but you do the workout, which is stressful, and then you balance it with extreme de-stressing. And that's walking, meditation, eating properly, getting sleep, reducing strain and issues with LED lights and blue light and scrolling on your phone and TV and air pollution. All these things just need to be managed as best as you can. But it's just managing stress aside from the training. And obviously, with 2 kids, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. But it's doable. But that's very important. People, because it's really hard, you can't pinpoint. How much stress do you have? I have 5 stresses. No, if I only had 3 units of stress, but I have 5 units, it's hard to quantify. So saying lowering your stress, okay, don't be stressed, but then you get stressed out by trying to not stress yourself. So it's like the habits that would lower stress. Okay, so things like walking, things like reading, things, any kind of like hiking. You go hiking, you do meditation, breathing exercises, go out in the sun. There's a lot of easy things to lower stress. But if you learn how to meditate, you learn how to tap into that. And if you're more aware of your reactivity, it's just a practice, right? It's just practice. It's practice. Meditation's not magic. It's literally just okay being without stimulation. It's really, you can meditate while you're walking and it's meditation while walking. It's really like thinking. Just allow your body to think. You don't have to be scrolling and just taking in all the time. People are on their phones like it's a fucking funnel. It's like just blasting their eye holes all the time. I leave this shit in my office all the fucking time. Best I can. But of course, some people have to be a little bit more plugged in if you have kids and people might be calling you and this and the other, but you can reduce your stress a lot, right? Make it black and white mode. Do not disturb. Limit who can get through, and you just got to lower stress in your life. And one of the problems with technology is that it's supposed to make life easier, right? Oh my God, having all this technology, it's supposed to make life easier. But then we have more time because of the technology. So then people fill up their time with more useless stuff. So because of technology, you take on more stuff and you actually stress yourself out more because you're just adding more things. And people feel like nothing, like if they're not constantly doing something, then it's not working. And the thing is with training, it's more about the training and then not doing things. You know what I mean? It's really about lowering that stress aside from the intense training. So it's not about doing more. It's about doing the simple basics better. So it's not about adding. That's why we don't have 15 pillars. We're not adding things to it. You're focusing on fine tuning and improving the 7. All right. Terry, TTAS. Papa Swole, have you seen any gators out there lately? No, but that iguana that, when I say Rufus got a kill in the app, I said Rufus got a kill yesterday. He got a kill. I didn't let him finish the kill. Like he got it, he pinned it. And I'm like, okay, off. And the iguana just like head going fucking crazy. The thing's still out there today. It's like, it can't climb. It climbs up and it falls. I have to dispose of it or something. Maybe I'll take out the machete and just, maybe I'll slash it. Fucking eggs. All right. Matt Crawford. Is the golden hour of protein after training a myth? I've never even heard it called anabolic window. I've never heard the golden hour. The golden hour. Is it a myth? It's not like if you don't eat, you're going to die. But I always say if you can eat, eat. I'm not waiting an hour to eat after I train. So this was never an issue for me. Just so you know, the anabolic window, okay, eating while you're still sweating. Like, it's good to calm down a little bit before you drink a protein shake or you have a meal. You don't have to be like in the middle of your set, like drinking that. It's more, carbohydrates are more important. So that's why I have simple carbs before and during my workout and then even afterwards. And I'm usually hungry. So I'm eating. I know I'm eating within a few 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm eating shortly after. I don't time it. Sometimes I'll just grab some goat milk or something in the meantime, or have some kefir, and then we're making dinner. It depends on what time I'm training, but I'm eating. So it's not like if you don't eat within half an hour, you're going to lose your gains, because the carbohydrates on your workout are really important. But you should be eating. I wouldn't be going 3 hours without eating. You're just going to be, if I'm hungry. So I don't need a study to tell me that I'm fucking hungry after training hard. So I want to eat anyway. No gators. You don't really see a lot of, I mean, you might see gators if you go on golf courses and stuff in certain areas. Like I've only seen like, you see them on the side of the highway if you're on Alligator Alley, which makes sense because that's where they are. If you're driving through the Everglades. But no, I don't really see any. Once in a while, maybe, if you're on a road and there's a little swamp, you might see some splashing or something like that, but none around here. I'm glad for that. Haven't seen any around the house and stuff, which is good. Let's keep it that way. So let's see this. Let's get into some balls deep, shall we? If you have any other questions, you can drop in the chat. Check out this. This is vile. Look at this. This is, all right. Crumbl cookie just launched. Crumbl cookie. You guys know Crumbl cookie? I'm aware of it. I've never been. I don't think I've ever seen one, but I know that they just make high sugar trash. Crumbl cookie just launched a drink that has, you heard this correctly, 186 grams of sugar. I'll repeat that. Crumbl cookie launched a drink that has 186 grams of sugar. That's almost half a pound of sugar, equivalent to 5 cans of Coca-Cola and about 19, you heard that right, 19 Krispy Kreme donuts in one drink. All right. I don't know how long this video is.
Crumbl cookie is now selling you a drink that is 186 grams of sugar. That's almost half a pound of sugar or 5 cans of Coke. They call this crazy cousins, and indeed you would have to be crazy or completely ignorant to drink 840 calories of liquid garbage. Crumbl is calling this the viral dirty soda, but the only thing that's dirty here is convincing kids and teenagers that any of this is cool or hype. Crumbl cookie is now selling.
All right, short video. Super bass. I agree with everything that dude said. That is insane. The diabetes speed run. It's almost as bad as that stupid pineapple trend. You guys see that stuff? In the hood, they're just dunking, they're like basting pineapple in Kool-Aid. I mean, you can't make these stereotypes up, but it's gross. It's literally a diabetes speed run. I don't think I have a video of that. It's pretty gross though. They're taking like containers of Kool-Aid and just soaking pineapple. if you think fruit, we get this a lot, and you've probably heard people say this, that, fruit's not sweet. Either you're just broken. You're a broken person. If you think fruit isn't sweet, you're a broken person, or you do not buy good quality fruit. Fruit is very sweet. So like anyone that's like, it's not sweet enough for me, you are a broken person. You're an addict and you've been eating poison your whole life. So sweet things don't even taste sweet anymore. So that's a serious, serious issue. All right, let's get into some BD. Balls deep. All right. Dairy replacement. Oh, we got this.
What's in the box?
Oh, this might be horrifying.
You want to avoid dairy. One trick that I do is I dice up arugula and I put it in.
Really?
It sounds weird, but it kind of adds like a nice texture to it, and it's delicious.
What are you, retarded?
Oh, gross. I don't think she says, wait, what did she say?
You want to avoid dairy.
You could see where it cuts off. She doesn't say you want to avoid dairy. You could tell she's starting to say if you want to avoid dairy.
You want to avoid dairy. One trick.
You could tell that's what she's saying. So she's not saying don't eat dairy, but yeah, use dairy. But it's using the right dairy. It's using quality dairy. If you're buying pasteurized, low quality milk that's been stripped of all the nutrients, has been denatured, that's been stripped of all the healthy fats, you're drinking white sugar water. So I wouldn't recommend drinking that either. I wouldn't also recommend using arugula as a... That's gross. Okay. Terry trains arms. Pop, I work in a pharmacy. I had a patient come in the other day, oh boy, and get a jab. She told me she gets one every 6 months. Holy shit.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
A jab for what? I'm assuming like a booster? Every 6 months she gets a jab? Are we talking about flu shots or are we just injecting anything? Is she coming in to get her test sip, She's coming in to get her growth hormone? What's she coming in for? Her BPC 157? Come on. You know what I'm talking about. She's jacked, right? She comes in to get her dose of Tren. Nana's getting yoked. She coming with, oh yeah. So we got some questions. Robert's asking, does she wear a face diaper? She comes in with a mask. If you're getting the Rona, bro, that is insane. I mean, we guessed it, obviously. What else are you talking about? Oh, COVID shot every 6 months. Man, you just can't help people. You can't help people. There's no helping some people. Holy shit. She just shits out Ebola, doesn't she? Look at this guy. This is a funny video. This one last. This one's called Question. We'll do the other one. It's called Nothing Good Happens at the Gym. I did see this one already. Ironically, must be going around. All right, this one's called Question. I didn't see this one yet.
Scene with a plus size girlfriend. I know the poor girl will probably get ripped to shreds because, look what they did to Jenny Slate for being with Chris Evans, but
I don't know who that is.
It's not weird. Never, ever been a plus size girlfriend with a celebrity.
What is she saying? Never, ever, never been? That's his wife, dude. They've been married for like 30 or 40 years, right? How long have they Pierce Brosnan, they've been together for... So what is she saying? Was seen with a plus size girlfriend. That's not his girlfriend, dude. Is that what she said?
Seen with a plus size girl.
It's not his girlfriend. Because look what they did to Jenny Slate. I don't know who Jenny Slate is. It's not weird. Never ever been a plus size girlfriend with a celebrity. Never ever been. Well, yeah, what is the point of this? She's really pretty. And they've been... Okay. Pierce Brosnan's the GOAT, so shut up. They've been married for how long? Someone can look that up. That's not his girlfriend. Idiot. Whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what the point of that was. Never been... there's a lot of fat people out there. Whatever. Whatever. Like, if they're happy, great. That's fine. That's...
What's in the box?
You can't just let two people, like, be in Hollywood, right? They can't just, like, be happy and be together, always smiling and in love. Like, there's got to be someone like, oh my God, she looks like me. She's jealous. Let's go back to that video. She's jealous. No, let's not go back to it. Do I have it here? She's jealous. She's jealous because she's fat. And, like, how come she gets Pierce Brosnan? Well, because she doesn't have your personality. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. Oh.
What's in the box?
That's fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah. Come on. Give it up. Thank you.
I gave it a 10.
Oh.
A 10.
You switched the samples.
Felt good. Got
And
it.
that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band. Goomba! Yeah. Walk tall, be proud. Go Goomba!
Yeah, he was great. Who do you think was the best James Bond? I don't know. Daniel Craig was awesome. He was really good. Really good Bond. Pierce Brosnan was great. A couple shitty movies, but that's not his fault. But awesome James Bond. He might be the best cast James Bond, to be honest. Sean Connery, okay, he was the original going, but he was really good. Reed says someone asked him. I'm assuming you're saying Pierce Brosnan. Someone asked him about it, and he said he didn't care that she's the mother of his children. That's what mattered. Well, GOAT. 24 years. Yeah, his girlfriend. They've been married for 24 years. Sean Connery was good too. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to pick like who was the best one. That's kind of cheesy. But Pierce Brosnan was great. I always remember that scene. I forget which one it was from. Remember when he was it parasailing or paragliding? And he was like on the, let's see if I can bring it up. It's like the worst CGI ever. It's so bad. And it's shameful that this was in the movie. Like they could have just not done this scene. I don't know. It's like The Rock and the Scorpion King. Don't they know when they're editing it? They're like, oh, fuck, we can't save this. And they're like, send it. Whatever. No one's going to notice it. It's like, they're going to know. Let's see. James Bond surfing scene. Not surviving. Tsunami surfing, but it's in 4K. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Die Another Day. Yeah, this podcast is getting flagged. Hold on a second. All right, YouTube can't wait for me to play this. I'm like, yes, we block his episode again. Like you always, I don't think I've ever made $1 off an episode of the show. Everything gets flagged. Wait, where's the scene? Here we go. The CGI is so bad. Play it. The green screen. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. But it makes it a classic now, you know? It's like, you know, it's like funny now. Back then you're sitting there eating popcorn like, wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Wow, look at those special effects. Look at those graphics. Sick graphics. It's like I remember when I was growing up, we were playing Nintendo 64 and Wave Race 64. And I have a couple Nintendo 64s, and you play it now. Oh, and I have GoldenEye too. And I remember when I first got it, this is like years ago, because I had these systems like in a trunk. But when I first got 64, I went through like buying all these old games and stuff like that. And I remember, you know, vividly my imagination, like GoldenEye, man, it was so awesome playing for hours and hours and hours with my friends in the basement and stuff like that. And I put it in, and it's like literally block pixels. It's so hard to control. You can't see anything. It's really like hard to play. It's so bad. It would just get so used to quality and control and tactile feedback and stuff now. But man, the graphics are so bad. If you haven't played it in a while or looked at it, you have to go and like take a screen. It's so bad. And I'm thinking back how I have to just imagine what we were exposed to think that those were cool graphics. It really wasn't the graphics that everyone was like so stoked about. It was the playability. It was the multiplayer. It was wasn't even ahead of its time. It was like the perfect timing. So the playability was awesome. It was the graphics were terrible. They're really not good at all. But it was just really fun to play, especially multiplayer. I never cared for like the actual gameplay itself. Multiplayer was dope. Okay, this one's called Nothing Good Happens at the Gym.
What's in the box?
Oh, we're gonna throw hands, my guy.
What's in the box?
We're gonna throw hands, Mochambo. Nothing
good happens at the gym. There's
fuck.
We choose truth over facts. You're insane, gold member.
All right. Okay, Mr. Nerdy, Mr. Clean. Tell me why nothing good happens at the gym. All right, watch this.
nothing good happens at the gym. There's grabbing, there's
voice,
groping, there's peeping, there's
grabbing and groping. You mean spotting?
Nothing good happens at the gym. There's grabbing, there's groping.
What gym are you guys? You must be going to the fucking gym. I say go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym, not go to the fucking gym. You're going to the wrong gym. Where's all the grabbing and the groping? I'm going to the wrong gym. I need a membership where this guy is going. There's groping and feeling. Let's go. What gym is this? Everyone's like, how much are memberships? What gym is this dude going to? Let's start it again because it's that.
Nothing good happens at the gym. There's grabbing, there's groping, there's peeping, there's exposing.
What gym is this dude going to? There's groping and grabbing and peeping and exposing. Fam, I have a home gym. This makes me want to go back to like a commercial gym. Is this what's happening in the gyms now? No wonder why people don't go to the fucking gym. Everyone's just groping and exposing themselves. What is going on in our society? Is this true? Everyone's just hanging dong in the gym? I'll hang dong. I like the cross ventilation.
There's peeping, there's exposing, there's whacking, there's roid raging, there's fights, there's probably some underground kind of drug trafficking. And that's just the stuff that that's just shenanigans that you can pull off in 30 seconds or less.
Those aren't shenanigans, my guy. Those are all like felonies, by the way. Exposing, drug trafficking. Those are all those shenanigans, those drug trafficking shenanigans. What is this, like Diddy's gym? Ain't no gym like a Diddy gym. Oh my God. Got that baby oil. 50 cents over here, like,
kind of drug trafficking. And that's just the stuff that that's just shenanigans that you can pull off in 30 seconds or less.
Hey, Farva, what's that restaurant that you like to go to with all the paraphernalia and the, things on the walls? What do you mean? Shenanigans? Oh. Say it again. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. That's soundboard.
That's just shenanigans that you can
pull
off.
You say it right.
That's just shenanigans that
Shenanigans?
That's just shenanigans that you can pull off in 30 seconds or less. I mean, there's the trainer that's slinging it to the missus, and then the missus leaves the husband, and then we get divorces and lawyers get paid there. And then we get fights, and then we get love triangles, and we get, fights in the parking lot. So, I mean, this is all things that happen at the gym. So, as I was saying, a lot of good shit happens at the gym.
Well, that doesn't sound like, oh, you're being sarcastic now. Oh, I get it. Like I said, great things happen at the gym. Exposing, drug trafficking, rape. That's awesome. Mark, is this sounds like a gym in Chicago. There's just drug trafficking and fights in the parking lot. How many fights happen in gym parking lots? Not many. Not many. Do they happen? Yeah, I've seen fights in gyms and stuff like that. Okay. It's just people. I've seen fucking the teen takeovers. I've seen fights everywhere. So what's the difference? Just a fucking gym. Nothing good happens at the gym. I don't know what this is about. Oh, if you go to a shithole gym, yeah, you're going to have all those problems. Do trainers bang their clients? Yeah, if they're bad trainers. If they're stupid. You don't shit where you eat. If you're a dumbass, yeah, you make those mistakes. All right. Mark says, not in Chicago. They just vape in the parking lot. Nah, they just vape in the parking lot. This guy looks like he's wearing a suit costume, right? This guy looks like he's wearing a suit costume. You know? Looks like he's wearing the costume of a suit. Is this the guy from The Kingsman? This might be the dude from The Kingsman. This is a famous actor. This is Merlin, right? Yeah. Yeah, Merlin. There we go. Good for you. Yeah. Nice. Yep, that's him. Sweet. No, it's Merlin from The Kingsman. There you go. I knew it. I knew him from somewhere. Country Road. All right, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Walmart Merlin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for... Oh my God. All right. Okay, that was funny. He's not wrong though. The guy's not wrong. And about nothing good happens at the gym. People make sick fucking gains. Okay, so aside from, yeah, you know, it reminds me of Life of Brian. It's like, aside from the groping, aside from the exposing, aside from the graping, the raping, the cheating, aside from the drug dealing and the fighting, what have gyms ever really done for us? The aqueducts? Oh, goodness gracious.
The little rascal has spirit?
Looks like the bad guy from The Patriot. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad one. Yeah, he was, what a great role for that actor. The Patriot. Yeah, that was a good one. He looked more like Merlin, bad guy from Patriot. Yeah, let's see where the suit guy is. Yeah, created. Do I have the video still? I moved it away. He kind of, yeah, not bad. Nah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's Merlin. It's Costco Merlin.
Nothing good happens at the gym.
Kirkland Merlin over here.
I
don't know about The Patriot. I can see where you got that from. Jason Isaacs? Is it? Yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad reference. Not a bad reference. Not a bad. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I think Merlin, but the glasses. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Touche. Good one too. Marianne says, sounds like his wife left him for a trainer. Oof. Oof.
Matt Damon.
House is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. In the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Indeed. Indeed. All right. We have a throwback before we do. We have a Swole card. You know the drill. It is Swole AF. Drop that cheesy in the commentarios. Alibaba Merlin, Publix Merlin, Temu Merlin, Wish Merlin. Yeah, Wish Merlin from Wish. Diabetes. Diabetes. All right. Oh, speaking of slinging crack in a parking lot, we got a winner today. It is Marquise. Congratulations, Swole AF. I don't think you're slinging crack in a parking lot. Mark's out there vaping between sets, but, you know, to each their own. Congratulations, Marquise. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 3681. In the subject, your mailing address, and the body of the email. Ayo.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
There's this idea that like trans women have like hairy fucking huge horse cocks and stuff that are swords that they're using to kill people.
That's a real soundboard, by the way. If you've never heard that one before, welcome to the show. That's actually from a video. That's real. So do with that information what you will.
Every word of it was absolutely true.
Amazingly horrifying. All right, let's do this one.
What are you, retarded?
Yeah, I am for sure. Throwback 21. Let's take it back. Let's go old school. What we got here? What we got?
Correlation is not causation, and medical science is not based on personal anecdotes.
Oh shit.
In reality, health is influenced by many factors.
Oh, she's gonna read Wikipedia?
Genetics, behavior. And did you notice how it says behavior instead of body size? Because regardless of what diet culture has led us to believe, things like eating more vegetables or getting your body moving are going to be beneficial to you, regardless of if they result in a change in your body size. All it has ever done is fuck up my relationship with food and my body.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Also, why do you care if strangers are healthy?
Because it affects my taxes.
There are plenty of bodies of all sizes that are not capable of being healthy.
What? There are plenty of bodies of all sizes that are incapable of being healthy? Tell me something else that makes less sense than that.
You're just a fat phobe.
I missed the last second.
You're just a fat phobe.
I'm not a fat phobe. You're just a fat fuck. Yeah, you are,
You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's the behavior. It's the behavior. You know what's the wildest thing? What do you think was the major... I've been thinking about this a lot. I think the major cause, I think one of the biggest problems that has led, like the one thing, what do you think is the one thing? I mean, you can't point to one thing because a lot of them, and this is why we're in this like perfect storm of clusterfuck with lots of stuff. I think the one thing, if you had to point to one thing that really destroyed women and society, that is still very prevalent. The one thing that just led to all this fucking insanity with obesity and victim and Marxism and all that, and definitely subversion from communists, but birth control literally, and for men and women, because birth control absolves responsibility for men and women. You can just shoot loads with abandon. You can just open your legs to anyone and just blast. Yeah, not just the 19th Amendment. That too. But birth control, because it affects relationships, it affects enjoyment, it affects your weight, it affects your hormones, obviously, and it affects your accountability and responsibility. So you have people like this fat woman who, instead of taking responsibility for the behaviors that led you to being here, which is your behaviors, taking accountability for your actions, realizing it's your responsibility and it's your fault and you need to change it. Well, it's not my fault either. You literally just have the evaporation of accountability and responsibility. And the same thing goes for the 19th Amendment, because women are not required to serve. So you get to vote other people's children to war and other people to war, but you don't have to suffer the consequences of those decisions yourself. And that's a huge problem. So there needs to be accountability for actions. There needs to be consequences. And this goes across the board, and it spreads into everything else, right? All the shit that happened during COVID, where's the responsibility? Where's the accountability? Where are the public hangings? Where are the imprisonments? Where are the trials? Where are for the war crimes? Like where is the accountability for all the bad behavior? There isn't any. Why do the innocent get locked up and why do the criminals and murderers get let free? There's no accountability. It just spreads. It's a virus. But birth control, like the actual hormonal medication, that's been around for, when did that come out? When did hormonal birth control come out? Was that the 50s or the 60s? Or it might have been earlier. When? Maybe someone knows on top of their head. Yeah, this is just AI from Google, but it says hormonal birth control, specifically the first oral contraceptive pill, was developed in the late 40s and chemically achieved by chemist Carl Gerasi. However, the first commercially produced birth control pill, Enovid, was FDA approved in the United States in 1960. So yeah, around there. But just absolute, it's terrible. It's terrible. And that's, of course, you have the sexual revolution. Yeah, where people can bang and not have consequences. So people start having sex for pleasure, instant gratification without the consequences. And you don't have to make discerning choices. You don't have to like worry about who it is and what the side effects are and blah, 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 blah. All right. Sarcastic shout out to Margaret Sanger. Yeah. Planned Parenthood. That fucking racist. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, we throw in the term racist, but then we just ignore the fact that she was like literally a eugenicist. Literally, like actively. But everyone else, oh my God, the gym is white supremacy. But I want to know where that guy's training. I want to go to the gropey gym. I want a gym to advertise. I want a gym that's literally all those things. I want a gym where you can expose. I want a gym where you're groping, peeping. I want a gym where people are fighting I want a ring outside. Here's what I want. I want a gym where in the parking lot outside, you have literally one of those kind of like deer hunter style and like Hot Shots Part 2. I want like a circle of like Vietnamese, Vietnamese like natives are out there like, and then they're like just taking money and taking bets and just people fighting in the parking lot. If you fight and you win, you get a free protein shake or something. I just want constant fights in the parking lot, free bets. I want the guy with like the little glasses and a little cigar kind of hanging out of his mouth, just taking money from different people. And somehow this guy knows who's betting what on what. That guy has no fucking idea. How come in every single movie that guy's just taking money from everyone and they're like, you're just taking money. No one's getting that money back. No one's keeping track of who's winning. No one knows what's going on. No one knows. That dude has no idea what's going on. He's just taking people's money and they're just screaming. Anyway, so I want fights in the parking lot. And I want like people just to be banging all over the gym. I want trainers and clients just plowing. That's it. That's, people doing bench press and someone's just getting railed over there because like, oh, my husband left me. Let's work on those adductors. Give me some more abduction. Yeah, take it. And people are groping and looking and yeah, it's just a depraved gym. Nothing good happens. And it's titled Nothing Good Happens Here. That's the gym. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to nowhere. Nothing good happens here. Where do you train? Nothing good happens there. Or call it the gym. Nothing good happens. Nothing good happens at, this is just called the gym. Nothing good happens at the gym. Come get your bare knuckle. Yeah, of course, bare knuckle. Remember Hot Shots Part 2 when he's like, has like the wraps on his hands? Gummy bears, sprinkles, sprinkles. If you know, you know. That's just the Charlie Sheen knockoff version. All right, fam. Let's see. What else we got here? Any other questions, comments? Any other funny jokes about banging in the gym? But, yeah, change your habits, improve your habits, focus on doing better for yourself. It's worth it. It's your behaviors. It's just your behaviors. Behave better. Take care of yourself. Follow the Siete pillars. And if you want to surround yourself with the best fucking people in the realm, join us, SummerSwole.com. Let's go. Let's go.
Your soft, flat triangle that the world never zooms in on. I
want a bulgy, fat triangle that the world can't help but zoom in on because it's in their face. I want a bulging triangle that's just like, you don't have to zoom in. You don't have to zoom in. You need a wide angle lens. You got to back up. You got to get that 10 to 18 out. Fisheye that motherfucker. You can't even see that hog. You can't see that shit. You don't gotta zoom in if you got a big piece. You gotta lift weights, eat steak, go to the fucking gym, hang dong, expose yourself, grope, peep. That's how you do it. If you need any advice, that's why you watch the show. If you need any advice on how to conduct yourself in the gym, this is the place to be. This is the podcast you need. I will make sure that you are well liked and appreciated at your gym. You know what I'm saying? All right, go hang some dong today. Sun the nips. It's raining. It's pouring outside. I hope that iguana is finally dead. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some sort of reptilian extraction. So Rufus doesn't keep on killing it over and over again. That thing has like 5 lives. It just hasn't died yet. So I might let Rufus finish the job. So anyway, bulge that triangle on my face. On that news, we're out.
Emotional damage.
We're done. We're done for the day. All right. When Dr. Delta starts, it's turning into Swolenormous XXX. All right. Let's see. Fam, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And again, summerswole.com, papaswolio.com for Big Dongs Matter. Everyone knows that. Papaswolio.com, buy one, get one 50% off. Go pick up a nip cover. Again, here we go. Check this out. Why the chicken cross the road? To go to the fucking gym. And I agree, Mark says, keep it as a reminder to the other iguanas. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. I was thinking about getting like some, little twine, because it's on the mango tree, so it's pretty sinister, but I was thinking of like doing some like iguana lynchings, just string up a couple. Can you imagine iguanas coming out? Hear me out. Hear me out. Iguanas coming on the property, like you're climbing down, like, ooh, I'm gonna eat some grass. Oh, look, there's some bugs. And you look up and you just see like 3 of your brethren just like dangling there from the mango tree. Like, what in the fuck? And you're out. Yeah, hang it from a tree, have a couple on pikes, Papa Swolio the Impaler or Rufus the Impaler. He's gonna be known as the Impaler, just strung him up, like literally turn into like a Ramsay Bolton, just flayed man, just out there. Like all the entrails just like pinned up, just spread open, the ribs, just, yeah, Spartacus style. Just string them up, just all sorts of just like displays of iguanas. Yeah, I don't, they won't fuck around. Every time there's like a mosquito and I kill it, Mama Swolio's like, babe, wipe it off. I'm like, no, the other ones have to see. Can you imagine you're a mosquito? You're like, I'm going to go bite someone. You look on the wall and there's like your cousins are all splattered across, like, and I'm out, Google doesn't have to go releasing mosquitoes. I'll take care of them. You have to make an example. You have to make an example of them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Like high noon, hang them up. All right, fam, I got to go. We's going lynching. Oh, man. Just got good old days. Feels good. Memories. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, the iguanas, just have them all just like firing squad. I don't think anyone's going to fuck around. Iguana order, SVU. It's kind of gross. Yeah. Anyway, so the iguanas need to know what's up. So that's the thing. That's what's happening. We need to make a statement for the summer. Got to make a statement. And I'm willing to do it. I'm willing. Can you driving by the property, you just see like iguanas just dangling. I'm getting amped up. There's something here. That's a product. That's something that needs to be marketed. That's a white space there. Pun intended. Get it? Okay. Nope.
Crucifixion. Good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
All right, fam. Thanks for being here. We're going to sign off before I say something I can't take back. But enjoy your gains. Go to the fucking gym. Join us, summerswole.com, all in good fun. And we will see you tomorrow for another amazing Mancast. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.